I'd like to go into some of my thoughts on fishing docks. I see a lot of people make a few mistakes when they're fishing docks. What they'll do is they'll skip under a dock or they'll cast under a dock, and then they'll start reeling and then getting that bait, and they'll move that bait out from underneath that dock in no time. If you've got fish on docks and you cast your lure under the dock, you shouldn't be in any hurry to remove that bait. You need to give those big fish time to move to that bait and inspect it. If you're going to hit the bottom and then you yank it out, you're not going to catch any quality fish unless you get lucky, because you'll catch small ones because they're dumb and they're eager to chase baits down. But the smart, wise old bass are going to take their time and look at that bait a little bit, so give it some time. So what I do is I'll cast the bait under the dock and then I'll let it fall. Now, if the fish heard that fall and saw it, it could be on. So I'll lift it up and I'll see if there's a fish there. If there isn't, I'll give it a pop. I'll give it a pretty good pop, not moving it very far, to send out a good sound vibration to pull the fish that are close by to that bait. Then I'll let it fall back down and I'll wait 5 seconds. Give it time. Those fish are going to be there, and if they start to lose interest and turn, as soon as you shake it, they'll turn around and they'll attack that bait. So don't worry about waiting 5 seconds. That's nothing. So then after I've popped it and I've let it fall in and then sit, I'm going to shake it. Little tiny shakes. I'm not moving it, hardly moving it at all. Just trying to get some vibration to attract that fish into striking. And then after I do that, I'll pause, stop, and let it hit the bottom again. Let it sit there for another 5 seconds. You need to let that bait soak in the strike zone where the fish are. If you're making 10 skips into a dock, if there's a big fish there, it's not going to be there very long. That kind of racket is not natural, and they're going to move. So it all depends. Some docks get a lot of traffic and they're used to noise, and it may not affect them. But why put the odds against you when you can put them in your favor? So just remember, don't be in a hurry to yank that bait out. Shake it, stop. Don't try to move it very far. Work it all the way out to the edge, maybe a little, 3-4 feet from the dock. The fish can still follow it out. They might sit on the edge, fish out a little ways though. So try that out. Let me know what you like. Tube jigs, Senkos, jigs can be good. Spinner baits, Senkos, they're pretty good. I like tubes also. So if you have any comments that you'd like to make on the same subject, go ahead and chime in. I'd really like to hear that. Thanks.